Today is September 30th, 2018. We are Simple Black Entertainment, and this is the Overtime Sports Show. What's good, everyone? What is good on a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning? We have some making up to do. Not from a broadcast standpoint. We've been doing that, but from a record standpoint, it was a poor week for me. A little better for Sin, but a horrible week for me. I can't believe I did that bad last week. And then after looking over the record, I'm like, yep, I did that bad last week. But I am not alone in my crusade.
I call it like it is, brother. I never lie.
I know, but I wasn't alone. Like I said, my compadre here, as I said, the host with the most, the beast, the new beast from the East, Mr. Big Sin. How you doing today, sir? What's good with you today?
Man, I am good. I'm a little sore. Went bowling last night with some friends from work and took Amy out bowling for her birthday, Cosmic Bowling, so we had a good time. So,
Well, that's good. That's good. Went out to Halloween Horror Nights last night. It was a blast, very Halloween-y, very horror-y, and it was at night, so it ticked off all the boxes. Yeah.
Wasn't it the Stranger Things thing this year?
Yeah, Stranger Things and Poltergeist. But the lines were so long on both, I didn't get a chance to go to either one of them.
That happens.
The line was a 120-minute wait, and by the time we got to that side, it was 12 o'clock, and it closed at 2. So
as a quick recap on the season, our season totals right now, I'm sitting at 29 wins, 17 losses, and 2 ties. Mr. Black is sitting at 27 wins, 19 losses, and 2 ties. After last week, Mr. Black went 4-12. I went 7-9. We're going to make up for that this week. And if we don't, Mr. Black, if you post another apology video, I am going to stab you in the forehead with something.
I wasn't apologizing to the people that believed in us. I apologized to the teams that we didn't believe in.
I didn't because last week was what we call an NFL anomaly. The Cleveland Browns won, which meant the moon was off its axis, which means the whole planet shifted just a little bit this way. And nobody else really got on board except for all the bad teams. It was just something that happened.
We like to call it the Browns effect, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns effect.
And if the Browns win this week, then it's going to be utter chaos in the NFL. The fucking the fucking Arizona Cardinals are going to come back and win the division. I'm joking. I'm stretching it out a little too far.
Just a tad, sir.
But anyway, I got the games up over here on the side for our predictions. And are you ready to get started?
I'm always ready to get started, sir. Let's do this.
All right. So we are going to start with a team that is 3-0 and a team that is 1-2 in a weird division thing. One team is getting a brand new player on the field this week. We'll see how that goes. We have the 3-0 Miami Dolphins at the 1-2 New England Patriots.
This is, to me, it's very simple. Not only do we see Tom Brady lose 2 games in a row, which is very uncharacteristic for Tom Brady and the Patriots as a whole, but we saw what happens when you only go down to 3 receivers.
When I seen that, I was like, I'm going to go back and renege on my statement.
Yeah, right. I'm like, fuck, fuckity fuck. And the Dolphins look tough, but to me, they don't look as tough. They don't look ready to prove something as New England. And I know you had some breaking news that you would like to share with us about today's game, in fact.
Yes, it was just announced on CBS Sports that, as I said, and when I was announcing this game, the Patriots are getting a new weapon on the field today. Mr. Josh Flash Gordon will be making his Patriots debut today in Foxborough at the Miami Dolphins.
Yes. And that in itself should be amazing. I'm really hyped about this game with Josh Gordon coming in because of Miami's secondary is suspect at best.
They're rookies. They got rookies out there.
Yeah. So this is going to be a learning experiment when you have a big receiver who's also fast. They haven't played a receiver like that these last 3 games. They played some okay receivers, but nobody's big, strong, and fast like Josh Gordon. I think this is going to be a close game, but I think the Josh Gordon factor changes everything. Tom Brady's going to use him and use him often. And if they double cover him, that leaves Gronk open. If they double cover Gronk, that leaves Hogan open. This is going to be all bad Miami. This is Miami. These rookies are going to have to get their learning curve up, but I don't think they're going to be able to this game. I think the veteran is going to it's going to be a surgical fall for him, as they say, surgical fall. What do you think?
Well, I'm hoping that our defense shores up the major issues they're having right now, because they can't cover anybody over the middle of the field. It's kind of like you when you play Madden. They can't cover anybody over the middle of the field.
You know what? That's just like when you can't stop the run, sir. Anyways.
And I know that. It is what it is. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick with my Patriots. I know my Patriots will be in the AFC Championship game at the end of the season. No matter how we start, we always start slow and finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. I got the Patriots by a field goal in this game. Who do you got?
I got the Patriots probably about 4 points. I'm looking at 24-20. 24-20 is what I'm looking at.
All right. So next up we have a team that kind of struggled against the Indianapolis Colts last week, but still got the W, taking on the Tennessee Titans, who seemed to have found their groove a little bit.
The Titans coming off that victory against Houston, the one that we didn't really expect that to happen. And then,
Jeff and Brian.
Oh, yes, cough. Oh, yes, I forgot. See, Mr. Jeff wanted to be on the show today. I forgot to tell you that, sir. We did this so last minute. And I even gave him the software and everything, and I forgot to hit him up. So it's up to you if you would like to have him on today's show.
It don't matter to me, man.
All right, let me see. I might be able to send him a request, possibly. I don't know. Let me see. No, we didn't forget about you, Jeff. I forgot about me, okay? There's a difference. There's a huge difference.
I didn't know.
Yes. This is supposed to be a surprise, motherfucker. Baptized, motherfucker. Hold on.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. Get high, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. There you are, Jeff Olson, the third. I don't even know if he is the third or not.
He said he's not ready now.
Let's see how that goes. Huh? You mean he's not ready now?
He said he'll go next week.
Boo!
He didn't have time to wake up and put on his makeup this morning. He didn't have time to get the frog out of his throat. He didn't have time.
We wanted him to come on the show sounding like... Yeah, go ahead.
So anyway, we're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tennessee Titans. Philadelphia looked good last week, but their defense looked kind of weird against that Colts offense. And the Colts offense ain't all that great. So what do you think is going to happen here?
I like Tennessee. I like Tennessee Titans. Yeah, I like Tennessee. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I know Mike Vrabel is have these dudes high off of cocaine, or something, or Patriots juice, or is it the secret sauce? You know Michael's secret stuff. You remember back in Space Jam? This is not Michael Jordan's secret stuff. This is Michael Vrabel's secret stuff. Oh shit, Jeff is here. Hold on. Here we go. Ready for this? He's fucking
and
here,
bam,
ladies and gentlemen.
Bats is here.
I see you touched up a little bit. He had to draw in the beard real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I colored it in. I had to get the pencil out.
Yes.
You know, I just reached puberty last week, so I had to color it in.
Well, welcome to the show, sir. Welcome to the show.
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles this week. They're not going to lose to this Tennessee team. Carson Wentz looks sharp in his return.
Oh no, this is my what is the word I'm looking for? The shocker, the surprise shocker of the week. I think Tennessee beats Philadelphia.
So you think it's gonna be one of these things?
Yes, right, one of those, right there, the shocker.
I think Philadelphia is gonna beat them by at least 12.
At least 12. He said at least 12. What's good, Bruno? How you doing, Bruno? Showing up, watching the show. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Tennessee because they're winning games they're not supposed to be winning, and this is a game they're not supposed to win by any stretch of the word. They're not supposed to win this game, so I'm going to pick them because they're literally not supposed to win this game. So my bad if they do, and yeah, there's that.
All right. Next up, we're going to go on with the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The Bengals fell to the Ravens last week.
Am I allowed to smoke on this show?
Yeah, sure. You can do whatever you want.
You in your house. Who gives a fuck?
True.
It's like, are you allowed to smoke in your house? That's the question you should be asking.
Listen, I'm the man in my house when my wife's not around.
That's right.
All of a sudden, you just see a shoe come out the door. Pa-pa!
Hell no.
Bengals at the Falcons. The Falcons have been up and down. The Bengals were good until last week.
Yeah. I remember
why they call them the Bungles.
Yes, because as soon as you think that everything's going the way it's supposed to, sorry.
Then Marvin Lewis happens.
Damn, there's not been a more accurate statement than that statement that you just said. The accuracy.
Hey, just like George Bush bullied his way into the second term of his presidency, Marvin Lewis bullies his way into the fucking coaching job as the Bengals each and every fucking year.
Fake news.
Brian says he's going to go out on a limb and call this one a Cincinnati win. What do you guys say?
Not a chance.
Not
I like
a chance.
the Falcons in this game. The Bengals were too much to begin with.
Only way the Bengals win is if they stick to the run game.
Joe Mixon back this week. No Joe Mixon, no run game for the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna take
Mixon's still out. They got nothing but Giovanni Bernard to concentrate on. It's gonna be tough for the Bengals.
I could agree with that. And most importantly, they're gonna have to still score points. And that's something that the Falcons can do very, very well. I mean, I don't know if they have anybody to cover Adrian Green, but they have everybody to cover everybody else. So I got the Falcons on this one.
I got the Falcons. You got the Falcons, Jeff?
I got the Falcons in this one.
All right. The next up, we're going to go with the team who lost their first game last week with a bad first half by Fitzmagic and a good second half by Fitzmagic. At the Chicago Bears, the Bears pass rush, well, more importantly, Khalil Mack has been something else since joining this Bears team. He's had a sack and a fumble in every game this season. Can Tampa Bay get that Fitzmagic back, or will we see Jameis Winston in the second half of this game?
All right. So my honest opinion is this. So we've seen literally the ceiling of Fitzmagic. And And it's not like they didn't try and come back and win that game last week. They tried. It was like Akon. They tried so hard, but it wasn't enough. I think this is where we come down. I think this is where the slope comes down. I don't think Tampa Bay's winning this game. I think we're gonna go back to the Jameis Winston. I'm trying not. I tried to vote on Fitzmagic and I just couldn't. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't.
See, I think this is the week that Fitzmagic keeps his job and earns his job.
My opinion last week, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense did something they're not going to do probably maybe more than 3 times this year, and that's actually play.
True.
And let's be real about something here. Ryan Fitzpatrick has done something no other quarterback in the NFL history has done. That's throw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks. He's going to do it again this week, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will beat the Chicago Bears.
That's my pick.
Not against the Bears though. Oh
I think
no,
they're shutting down Khalil Mack.
For some reason, the second half, the Bears just melt away. Their defense fades into the fucking thing. Like in the first half at halftime, Thanos said.
All right, and oddly enough, had I said that Winston was playing, it'd be a little different because remember what these teams do in the second half. Once they get enough of that defense, they start playing out of the shotgun. Fitzpatrick doesn't play well in the shotgun. They tried that shit last week, and it took them to come back with Fitzpatrick running a regular offense in order to get him back into the game. But are they going to be able to run?
Ryan Fitzpatrick threw over 3 interceptions in the first half. In the second half, that motherfucker went the fuck off in the second half of that game.
Yeah, because he went in the center for most of the second half versus being in the shotgun because they thought that the shit was going to be sweet. But are they going to go under center against Khalil Mack? Do you know how fast that dude's going to be in the backfield killing fools?
That's why you triple team Khalil Mack. Don't worry about the rest of the defensive line. They ain't nothing.
Damn.
This is a do or die for Fitzpatrick. If he doesn't do anything in this game, if he doesn't go over 350 yards and 4 touchdowns, he lost his job.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So Brian says that the Bucs got this one as well. So you guys say the Bucs. I say I don't say the Bucs. I say the Bears. The Bears. So that's what we're gonna roll with.
All right. Next up, we have the Detroit Lions coming off a game where Matt Patricia knows every single player's weakness on the Patriots defense, taking on the Dallas Cowboys, who Jerry Jones said are like the Rams.
What?
You
can say that with confidence.
Yes, Jerry Jones came out in an interview and said that his team is just like the LA Rams.
I don't even think Jerry Jones said that with confidence, let alone Phil said that shit with confidence.
Did he have a few Bloody Marys before he said that?
What was he
doing something other than protesting?
Was he on Vegas on them edibles, bro? When they asked him this question,
he was like this.
Hold on. I got to take a knee on Jerry Jones' statement.
Damn. All right. Apparently, Brian likes the Lions so much in this game, he said it 3 times in a row. So I'm going to say Lions.
I think the Lions picked up a lot of confidence last week. And yes, everything was against New England when it came to the coaching in that game.
Yeah.
And the Lions, I do believe, will win this game because they got their confidence and their swagger back last week.
Yeah, plus Dallas. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I agree with that one. Lions is going to take this one.
All right. All 3 of us for the Lions. That works.
All right. Next up, we have the team who was not supposed to win a game this year because of the way they played the first 2 games. The Buffalo Bills, who went to Minnesota and just smacked up Minnesota, taking on at the one-legged man and in all his greatness, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. LaShawn McCoy is playing today, but who knows for how long because he is more injury-prone and his bones are weaker than Samuel Jackson and Unbreakable. So,
Oh shit, that's rough.
He's like that. He's like that. That fish in SpongeBob. My bones are made of glass. Every time I walk, I break another bone. I would take one-legged Aaron Rodgers over a healthy LaShawn McCoy any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Okay,
Dude, I would take a paraplegic Aaron Rodgers over the Buffalo Bills.
Look at him throw. Yeah. Yay! I threw the ball. Yeah. I got three. This one too. Josh Allen showed last week he could actually do something, but it ain't gonna be enough.
It's
But
not.
Believe it or not, I think the star of this game is going to be Ty Montgomery for the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, I actually was thinking about that too. Keep in mind the Bills aren't playing the worst O-line in the NFL like they did last week. Okay, they're not. That's not what's happening this week. They're going to get a challenge, and the Packers are going to try and make it a run show just to keep Aaron Rodgers healthy, and I think they're going to be able to do that against this weak-ass Buffalo Bills defense. Brian says the Packers as well. So he said that he's going to need some magic. I don't think he's even going to go pull out even one or two spells. This is going to be like practice for him. Not a game. I mean, we're talking about practice.
Let's see here and look at something on the field. This dude has been hopping around on one leg for 3 weeks and putting together fucking great performances on one leg. The Buffalo Bills no longer have Calais Campbell. He was the only pass rusher they had the last decade. It's not going to help. Yeah. So next up we have the very disappointing and an update on the New England. Trey Flowers and Patrick Chung are both back today also, along with Josh Gordon, so the defense is healthy.
Shit.
We have the very disappointing 0-3 start by the Houston Texans, taking on the not yet injured Andrew Luck in the Indianapolis Colts.
Andrew Luck is still alive. That's impressive. 4 games.
He's like Sam Bradford in Oklahoma. I can't feel my arm. I'm just throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Not Sam Bradford. Colt McCoy. My bad.
Yeah. I want to cheer. I want to bet on the Texans in this game. In fact, on DraftKings, I actually picked the Texans to win this game. I'm still thinking because the Texans always find a way to lose. You know how some teams find a way to win, how Aaron Rodgers seemingly wills his team to win. Well, the Texans always find a way to lose. They have the most impressive collection of athletes on one team, and they find a way to not win games. I don't know what it is. Can somebody elaborate, please?
Nope.
Nope. All right, I can tell you what it is.
But I am picking the Texans.
Are you picking the Texans? All right. What it is the Deshaun Watson? Yeah, that guy. The Deshaun Watson surprise factor is not around anymore. These teams know how to play him, and they know he is wild. And if he's not moving, he's not winning. And it sucks to say because they do have a Pro Bowl running who they don't fucking use.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that it comes down to a lack of personnel, though? I mean, they have all the collection of tools that they have on defense, right? And then they have DeAndre Hopkins.
Honestly, what they need to do, they need to call the Golden State Warriors and ask them how they spread the ball around to all the stars that they have. Because right now, they're not spreading the fucking ball around, and they have killers on offense and defense.
Yeah. I mean, Deshaun Watson has put up numbers. That's the impressive thing. It's not like he's sucked. He's just, when the game is on the line, he's found a way to lose the game.
I'm going Houston this week, even though I'm iffy on it. It's just because I don't like Andrew Luck. Fuck that guy. Fucking Captain Caveman looking motherfucker.
Captain Caveman.
Captain. You said Captain Caveman.
You've heard his post-game press conference. That dude cannot put a sentence.
I know. So Mr. Brian says He doesn't know. He's debating, and he says the Texans. All right, there we go. So it's official. I'm taking the Texans. I'm sticking with my DraftKings pick and rolling with the Texans.
All right, so all three of us got the Texans on this one, which probably means Indianapolis is going to win by 40. Anyway, next up we have
Triggered.
Next up we have the New York Jets against another team who got beat last week, who wasn't supposed to lose, at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are pissed off. They're at home and they're ready to kill something.
Yeah, it's like the Jaguars hanging over a piece of meat. They're gonna eat it. They're gonna eat it and then run away with it fast. And that's what this game's gonna be.
We got a jet mask in our mouth. We're going this way.
Look at us.
I don't know.
What you got?
I think Darnold's gonna prove something today.
You think Darnold's gonna do something today?
I think so.
Interesting.
I'm not saying that because I'm from New York. I just think that he's gonna prove something today. I think he's gonna prove that he's worth being in the pros. He's worth his value, and I think he's gonna come through and pull a win out for the Jets.
How can I say this nicely?
I know how to say it.
Go ahead.
No.
Just remember.
I want that no replayed when the Jets win this game.
All right, I'll make sure it happens. Don't worry about
that. This nigga said Jets by 17. So Jeff, you got a buddy in your corner. Brian just said Jets by 17. Oh Lord,
I don't think it's going to be that far. I think it's going to be a field goal, maybe 2 field goals, but that's it.
So the only thing that I think that the Jets, because remember you say he's going to prove something that he belongs in the NFL. Just remember that Nathan Peterman is an NFL quarterback too. That's a statement that we don't want to use. So.
I finally figured out what Nathan Peterman's problem is.
What is it?
Buffalo is so close to Canada, he thinks he plays in the CFL. All right. So we got Jeff with the Jets. Me and Mr. Black are in Jacksonville this week. Next up, we have probably the worst team in the NFL taking on the most confusing team in the NFL. We got the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals look like they are going 0-16.
I think it's going to be a tie.
Oh, God.
0-0.
Oh, Jesus. The most impressive thing last week is that Josh Rosen almost won the game last week. That's not going to happen in this game. That's it's all right. So when we ask who could tie, I think just like Jeff said, this could probably be it. The Cardinals defense is still okay now, anyway. The Seahawks, they're looking iffy. I don't know of any redeeming. I still don't have a redeeming quality about the Seattle Seahawks.
The only redeeming quality is Earl Thomas is out there playing like a man possessed because he's showing everybody who didn't trade for him that he still got it.
And now that you heard, I don't know if you heard, but apparently the Seahawks are going to trade for Le'Veon Bell for Earl Thomas to try to put a trade package together. That's the big news that's going on.
I thought the Jets were also trying for Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, the Patriots are also trying also. So there's like 10 teams talking to Pittsburgh right now.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh needs a defense. And, Earl Thomas is a defense. He's a whole defense.
Okay. If you had to pick a winner, who would it be?
The Seahawks.
I'm taking Seattle. I don't trust
the Cardinals.
Seattle.
He's taking the Cardinals? Holy crap. Okay. All right. Against the grain.
I
you,
gotta take
Black? You going with Seattle, James?
Yeah, I'm going to say Brian's going with Seattle. I'm going with Seattle. And Jeff seems to going against the grain, so we'll roll with it.
Sorry, guys.
All right, next up we have the team that turned the earth on its axis and caused the week 3 shit that happened last week. We have the Cleveland Browns taking on the Choke Artists, and the redeeming name for this team, the Chokeland Raiders. The Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, they will win this game. John Gruden is going to get fired in 4 years instead of 10.
I think Mayfield's going to have a great game today.
Yes. The Browns are poised to win. This is going to be. We had a Baker Mayfield coming out party last week. This is going to be where he becomes the princess of the ball. And so the Raiders, on the other hand, the only thing that the Raiders are choking on is that $100 million check that they gave John Gruden. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's one of those things that are so bad that their former punter, Mr. King, on Twitter posted a video of him patting a Chucky doll on the head that was stuffed with money.
I've never seen one team get rid of so many Pro Bowl players in my entire life just to pay one man, and he's not even playing football. I don't know. Do they have all this money invested in the stadium, Phil? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah. Then there it is. Yeah. All the money's gone to the stadium. We can't pay a defense. We can't pay our punter.
The funniest part about this whole thing is John Gruden sounds like a broken record. You had one. You sent it to fucking Chicago.
The man literally said, "I don't know why we're not getting pressure to the quarterback."
As the guy who got pressure to the quarterback is in fucking Chicago.
All right. So Brian,
on this one.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the heartbreak from Mr. Black over there. Mr. Jimmy Garoppolo tore his ACL. The San Francisco 49ers playing at the LA Chargers. There will more than likely be more 49er fans in the stands because the Chargers have no fans. But I believe the Chargers will win this game.
Chargers are going to destroy them. Yes.
You guys are such bullies. You see how bad this is? I was going to wear my Niners jersey, right? But after the shit went so bad, I've already now skipped into basketball season. That's how bad my year is going.
You're a Golden State fan. What the fuck are you doing wearing Lakers colors?
It's a Kobe Bryant jersey. That's how bad shit is. Do you understand how bad things have gone?
Okay. I have a pillow right here. I need you to put your face up to the computer, James, so I can fucking smother you, okay?
Okay. All right, go. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Are you picking against your Niners this week, James? Or are you going to go with them?
I don't really have a choice in the matter. I gotta pick the Chargers. I picked them on DraftKings. We all right. So we didn't look good going against what's the team that we got our ass kicked by last week before we almost came back and then lost. The team that was showing.
Actually, last week you picked the 49ers, but then you picked the Kansas City Chiefs. Then you changed it to the 49ers at the end.
Yes.
That's true, and I fucked that up. It was all that cocaine I was snorting the night before. Anyway,
you would have been 5-11 last week, not 4-12, if you would have picked the Chiefs, buddy.
Oh, like that makes things any better.
I got the Chargers. Jeff's got the Chargers. You got the Chargers, Mr. Black?
I got the Chargers. Brian's got the Chargers with an apology saying, sorry, Mr. Black. It is what it is. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'll be fine, okay?
Oh, he James already knows that the person who's going to give him the most shit is me, so nobody has to apologize to this man for anything.
Yes. Pretty much. Pretty fucking
So next up, we have a battle of the two teams who are supposed to win their divisions, but look like they might not even make the playoffs this year. The New Orleans Saints at the New York Giants. This is a confusing offensive battle. Giants have no O-line. Saints can't stop anybody, so
it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Yes, if you're in Vegas, take the over all day long.
Is it really high scoring? Because Eli Manning is getting murdered out there, even against teams without a defense.
I mean, if there's any time for Eli Manning not to die, this is the week. So
here, wait. Here's an Eli Manning pose.
I am personally going with the Saints. I think the Giants said the offensive line is just horrible.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Saints.
How does Charles Barkley say it? Charles Barkley, they're terrible. They're terrible.
So it's either gonna go. All right, here we go. So it's either gonna go the Saints or it's gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a high scoring tie. Watch. It's gonna be a high scoring tie or the Saints all day long. I don't see it any other way.
It's gonna be the Saints by 17.
17?
That's how bad I think they're gonna beat up Eli Manning.
Woo!
All it takes for the Saints is one good game, one big play from Kamara, and the game is going to get blown wide open.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And the Giants aren't stopping anybody on defense like we thought they should be. So, but again, the Saints aren't either. Remember, they were the number like 5 or 6 defense in the NFL, and they couldn't even stop water from going in a strainer. So, so there you go. But still, I've taken the Saints on this one.
All right. So next up, we have the Baltimore Geriatric Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think Pittsburgh had a good game last week, but I don't see it happening 2 weeks in a row.
I agree. This looks tough, and with all the turmoil and shit that's going on, I have no choice but to take the Ravens. And it's not even like the Ravens are a good team. I don't even know how they have 2 wins. Well, they beat Buffalo, and they beat somebody last week. I don't fucking know.
They beat Marvin Lewis last week.
Oh, well, those 2 games don't count. That's preseason, right? So, so I think the first 4 games of the Ravens schedule have literally been preseason games to me, because I don't even know what they're doing to win. Joe Flacco's not putting up numbers. Their running game is like meh, and yet they blew out Buffalo, and then they beat Cincinnati still with mediocre stats. What the fuck are these dudes doing?
I can't explain it. Me. I don't know.
I even got Jeff confused. He don't even know.
I think all the other teams are just underestimating them and just, not playing hard.
I want to say that, right? And I do, and I kind of believe that, but I mean, this is the most unimpressive 2-1 team in the NFL right now. At least the Saints can say that they're 2-1 because they put at least 30, 40 points a game. The fucking who else is 2-1?
What's that team? What's that movie called? The Replacements?
Yeah.
They got heart.
No, that remind me of Keanu Reeves.
This nigga Brian said Patrick, but the Pittsburgh by a touchdown. I don't know. They
what?
He said Pittsburgh by a touchdown. That's what Brian said. I don't say it. I say the Ravens are going to win it. They are the other. You got the Ravens? Who got the Ravens?
I got the Ravens. We all 3 got the Ravens.
All right. So now we're gonna go. I guess we're gonna talk about the Monday night game. Is that that's on next?
Yep, we are in the last game of the week. Yes. We have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. For me, this one is a hands down Kansas City game. But the only thing you have to factor in is the altitude of Patrick Mahomes. Even though he did play in it last year, we'll see how it affects him for a full game. I got Kansas City in this game. That team just looks like the best team in the AFC right now.
Mr. Jeff, your comments on that, sir, before I go into it.
I want to say Denver, but I'm going to go with Kansas City.
All right. So here's the thing, right? So remember we talked about unimpressive 2-1 teams? The Broncos are on that list of unimpressive 2-1 teams as well. They're the only, but I think they're the only other 2-1 team. But anyways, They're literally unimpressive. I don't know what the hell the Broncos are doing that actually won their 2 games, but they're not going to win this one. This is where they go 2-2. Chiefs are going to go 4-0. Mahomes is looking like we thought he was going to look. Well, not like we thought he was going to look. We thought he was going to be trash, according to preseason and in practice. But I guess he was just practicing how to suck, because this year he's been really fucking good. So
the only way Denver could win this game is if they utilize Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders to the fullest. But right now, it's like he's spreading the ball out so thin that he's not getting it to either one of them two.
Yeah, and I think their one running back that got into the fight this last week, their rookie, he's suspended for this game. It's not a good look. Not a good look. So I got the Chiefs.
So all three.
All right, so now it's time for bold prediction time. Now, bold predictions, the way we're going to start working this one is if you call it and you don't want to change the actual prediction, we won't change it. But if you actually call the bold prediction, we will count it as a win. So who wants to start with their bold prediction this week?
I'll start. And I think I said it earlier. My bold prediction this week is that the Titans beat the Eagles. That's my bold-ass prediction this week.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Right in the kisser, right? Oh.
How
What
about
you got,
you, Jeff?
My bold prediction. Aaron Rodgers and his one leg.
He just comes out the tunnel, hopping on one leg, looking like he works at IHOP.
Not hopping. He's coming out in a wheelchair and he's going to win that game.
All right, so since it's not going to affect the record at all, and I just want to be a little weird today, I am going to predict. I'm going to make Mr. Black over there happy because he seems unhappy right now. The San Francisco 49ers beat the LA Chargers. That is my bold prediction.
Holy shit.
Dude, there's a comedy center right down the street. They're looking for good comedians. I'm going to recommend you.
All right, cool.
He said, oh, my Lord. All right. So apparently Brian's bold predictions of Pittsburgh is winning, but since we all disagreed with him. So, yeah.
What's funny is I put initials on the things, and the ones that we all agree on, it looks like it says sloppy blowjob. Anyway. Anyway, we're going to have to cut this one so we can get it posted both on YouTube and on the podcast page. So, y'all got anything to finish up with here?
It's going to be a long season for the 49ers. No, thank you, sir, for coming through.
Thank you for joining us.
I got to make some laughs. Come on, man.
Anyway, my name is
I got to
Big
go
Sin.
on Mobsters and make an account
Black.
called Big Sin.
Oh, Lord.
I'm no proctologist, but I know an asshole when I see one, okay? Anyway. My name is Big Sin. Next Hollywood Day Black. Jeff, thank you for joining us. We loved it. It was awesome. Hopefully we can do it again soon. But I got nothing else.
I got nothing else.
All I'm going to say is, again, it's going to be a long season for the 49ers. And, other than that,
oh, Brian,
I guess,
James, go check out my live feed from last night. I posted my daughter performing at Citi Field.
Oh, okay. I'm going to check that out. We'll put that on. I'm going to check that out, sir. Thank you for letting me know.
I did check it out, and it was more impressive than the New York Mets have been all season. Anyway.
That's a fact. I'm a disgruntled Mets fan, yes.
I noticed the Mets shirt. I wasn't going to call you out on it, but I'm going to.
Yeah, but it also says cheer dance.
That is wonderful. But we got to get up out of here. I'll catch y'all later.
Later, guys.
Later. We are out this bitch as usual. Deuces. Hold on. End.